obviously not the way you wanted to make the final, I imagine, but your first one in a while. I mean, how's that feel, and how do you feel like you've been playing in this tournament overall?
You know, I take it as it comes, I guess. Yeah, I honestly I was really shocked. I didn't expect that she would retire, especially after her second set, just like that, you know. And it, I just didn't feel like she was struggling or anything. So that's why I was just focusing on my game, you know. And happy I turned it around and started playing a bit better, more aggressive and serving a bit better. But you know, I wish her speedy recovery for the next week.
And obviously, a couple Russians who have played together in some international matches. What is your relationship like?
With her
Yeah.
or with Russians? Yeah, I've known her pretty well, you know, and even yesterday in the locker room we were chatting a little bit, you know, it's fine. It's just a tennis match today, you know, so we're professional tennis players, so we just, as soon as we stepped on court, you know, we knew what we had to do, and that's it, you know. After a match, I also kind of spoken to her, but not much I could say, only like to wish her a speedy recovery, that's it.
Was it tough having to change courts so late? 'Cause I saw you were right at the door, ready to go onto the
Yeah.
stadium when they made you move.
Yeah, they kind of let us know a bit before that it's possible court change, so we were ready before, and but yeah, I was still kind of thinking 4:45 would be the time. That's the most important thing. So I was ready for that time, but I didn't really wasn't really a big thing for me which court it would be. So I was ready anyways.
You played at this tournament a bunch, obviously, and the women mostly play on the outer courts here. Is it tough, especially, I guess, going into a final, which will be on the stadium, to
Yeah.
not have played there? Because, I mean, you played there once before. Makarova never got to play on the stadium this week, so just
Yeah,
wondering
no,
how
I
that makes it
actually
tough.
did. I played.
Bencic, yeah.
I played Bencic on Thursday on center court, and I have to say it's a little bit different. Like, you know, it was my first time playing on Grandstand this week, though, and I found it a little bit faster than the other courts. And maybe also the way Ekaterina was playing, she was serving really well and going for it and playing deep, and I was really struggling in the first set. So I'm just really happy with the way I finished the second set and kind of turned the things around. So yeah.
Thank you. You had similar stats for the most part for each set. You even had 3 aces in the first set and only 1 in the second. The one that really stands out for me is your first service points won in the second set, and the fact that she could only win 12% of your first service points. What did you do something to your serve?
I haven't noticed that. Really?
So was it, did you notice something with her leg or something that was preventing her from being able to return your serve?
No offense to her, but I really haven't noticed anything like that was bothering her, the leg or whatever. And also I was trying really just, you know, focus on myself today and focus on what I have to do, and you know, just try to play my game and had fun. And also I've seen her taping her legs before at Wimbledon already, so I wasn't really paying attention at that.
And finally, 5 years now, the number 1 seed has never won here at the WTA event.
Oh, wow.
You know that from 2012. But that was a really humid night final. What are you going to do tomorrow?
Was I number 1 seeded back then?
You were the number 1 seed
Oh,
in
really?
2012.
Oh.
So this is your
Yeah.
second final here. Is this going to be the charm?
Well, I'm not number 1 seeded this week, so hopefully, you know, maybe it will change something. I don't know. But again, you know, this starts, I don't really kind of try not to pay attention to that. Just it's another match tomorrow, another challenge for me. I don't know yet who it's going to be against me tomorrow, and you know, finals is always, I guess, fun and tough at the same time. So we'll see. Just gonna try my best.
Anastasia, hello.
Hello.
You have one of the biggest serves of the game, as well as one of the most potent forehands. How important was it for you to establish your serve in the contest and implement your forehand against your opponent?
I think the serve is really important now in tennis in general and in women tennis too, because most of the girls, they return really well, and I knew that Makarova is one of those girls who really like come stepping in and putting pressure on the return. So I knew I had to, you know, stay aggressive and be ready serving for the first shot. So that's what I was trying, to do.
And the rivalry between you two, you now have a 5-3 lead. Can you talk about the physicality between your matches? What have you come to expect?
I don't really know. I fight throughout every match since the first to the last point, and that's what I was doing today, and wasn't really thinking about physical part or anything. Just played point by point and tried to play my game, had fun, and this is the outcome. So yeah, really pleased with that.
Can you just talk about the potential matchup tomorrow with either Stosur or Stevens?
Yeah. First of all, kind of tough to say now because we have to see who is going to be playing tomorrow against me. But I played Stosur recently in Rome. It was on clay, so it's different surface. But I won the match playing, consistent and, again, serving quite good and trying to return well as well. And I think I've never played Sloane Stevens before, so which is kind of weird in a way too. But yeah, so not much I can say about her.
Will you watch tonight?
Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah, for sure.